Just doing a few shed jobs. Don't know what to make a video about, so just doing a general update of what's happening, what's going on. Had a really nice rack of lamb yesterday for dinner. Can't remember what I had for the other things. I've forgotten my food, but I'm taking pictures today. Had a haircut today, believe it or not. And I'll have one more cut before we go. Yeah, no more communication with the landlord about going out. I didn't reply, and it's just like, well, we're being very reasonable here. We were delayed 6 weeks. We're only asking for another month. Like, perfectly reasonable. So, but it's definitely accelerated plans and making things more real. I don't know, the washing machine seal broke as well, and that was leaking. It's just like everything seems to want us to go. Things are just going wrong when nothing's gone wrong for ages, really. The odd thing, but I don't know, like with the fire alarms and yeah. So just working out the baby seats, because vans don't tend to have ISO fixes where you can fit the baby seats on. So we've just been working out some stuff. Some vans do have the ISO fixes, but they're not legally required to have them because they're more worker vehicles. But you can apparently. So we're just thinking, we might need to swap this baby seat again for another one. Because the initial one we bought, we realised you could get one that lasts throughout all the years and like evolves with the child, from baby to toddler to child, because they have to sit in them to like 12 years of age now, which is a bit weird to think about, because I started going to the King's Grammar School in Grantham when I was 11. So I would have been turning up in a car seat to secondary school. Is that what's happening now? Bit wild to think of. But yeah, 3 seats in the front, looking at crafters, medium wheelbase or maybe long wheelbase. I'm not sure yet. I think this van will be just the initial van where we'll just have all the storage up at the front and then a kitchen both sides. Found some really good, we've got nonconformity campers where we're going to build out vans, sell them and make a side business out of this. That's a passion of ours, and we're also going to use for our life. So it's a good business model. If you can invest, if you've got a bit of money to invest and you've always wanted a camper van or like an adventure van, and you wanted to get into, you like tools, you like working with your hands, or you just wanted to learn it. Like, I'm pretty handy, but I've got a lot to learn, and I just love the idea of doing that. I love the computer work, I love the online stuff, but I just love being outdoors and doing jobs and like getting my hands dirty, gardening, building things, fixing things. It's just feels healthy, I enjoy it. So with the van stuff, quite a bit to work out. Was looking at the Dometic fridges and freezers. They're chest freezers that are really good. Don't drain too much power, it's not like a domestic freezer, but they do a good job, and you can have them as fridges and freezers. I've got a good friend, Ben, who's very into all this stuff, and he recommended another brand, Dolita, and they are really good. You can get like meter wide long, 90 litre. They can be fridges or freezers for like 350 quid. So I think it would be good under each one of the kitchen units in the middle of the van to have, one a nice big chest fridge, one a nice big chest freezer, and you can pull those out then and do whatever. Because the van, we're going to be staying in the Airbnbs. However, it would be nice to use the van. So that's at the back for adventures, to go to the beach for the day. And we have the internet. I can do a few hours work or do any one of my coaching calls. If any of you want coaching, there's a link below for that. Life and business coaching. We'll sort you out. We'll sort you out forevermore. Plus you get lifetime access to the community channel, where access to me and other people that have gone through the program. So really powerful stuff. I think everybody should have coaches, and everybody should learn to coach other people and help other people. And the world will be a much better place, wouldn't it? Everybody evolving, helping and being helped. We all need to help people, and we all need to be helped. It's as simple as that. That's why it was very good talking to Ben. I'm going to have a call with him on Friday and go a bit more into these vans. He's got some solar panels and some batteries. It's just amazing to me, like when you actually get going and there's a bit of a deadline and a bit of a why, a bit of a what, how, and a bit of a vision of where you want to go, things really do start to drop into place. And I've been here before, and the deadline was scary to start with, but it's definitely turning into an enjoyable adventure journey now of like making things happen. So I've been looking at vans, messaging a few dealerships, looking at the Sprinters, the Crafters, and Ben also mentioned the MAN TGEs, and I did drive by a van. The MAN, they make lorries, but apparently Volkswagen and MAN are the same. Volkswagen make the Crafters, are the same company, but apparently they're really good and a lot cheaper than the Crafters, but like just the same. So that could be a potential. But yeah, just all we really need. We're just looking at storage boxes, and I think just measuring up as well, because the van's like 1.8 meters wide, about 2 meters high, and all the storage at the front. We could have some big storage boxes that are about 42 centimeters high, and they'll come out. We've got about 60 centimeters out with the shelving, because you've got 1.8 meters, so you've got 60 either side, and then 60 for your aisle down the middle, roughly. For a van. So the van, the storage boxes long ways are about 57, the ones we've found. And yeah, good space. We've been using these Riverford boxes for a lot of storage, inside and outside, and they're 0.02 cubic meters. These ones are 0.06. So 3 times those. I mean, my clothes probably fit into like 6 of them, so I'll only need 2 of these boxes for all my array of clothing, which I'm probably going to get rid of some anyway, because I just wear shorts and t-shirt in the weather. I sometimes wear trousers, and as soon as I get in, I just take them off. They just feel restrictive. I don't like being restricted in any area of life, including clothing. Well, yeah, random rant really, isn't it? Day 3 or 5 of making videos. Oh, I've been really consuming a lot more now, and the algorithm's giving me like all of this YouTube advice and information. So yeah, I'm going to really ramp up trying to improve this now, because we've got a lot of businesses ready to go, and I think things are really going to start to grow now. I'm really excited about it. I think money's going to flow in. We're going to take it to £83,333.33 MRR, which is monthly recurring revenue. That times 12 is $1 million a year. I'm not going to stop until this company's taking $1 million a year automatically, pretty much automatically. It won't be 100% automatically, but it's probably going to be like 85–90% automated, helping people, educating people, giving people different ways to improve their lives, start online businesses, manage your finances. Yeah, just lots to bring. So that's where I'm at, and I'm going to do that with this, I think this new lifestyle as well. Like, I was just talking to my hairdresser about it. You know, this bush here, you got to chop that regularly, you got to mow the lawn, you got to maintain the house. And although staying in an Airbnb, you obviously got to keep it tidy, but you're only really going to be just just cleaning up after the food largely, aren't you? Yeah, it's just going to be great. I think we might take our Hoover though for the van, and vans just get so messy so quickly. You go somewhere for a weekend, looks like you've been invaded by an army of rats. Like, it's just crumbs get everywhere. It's just very messy because it's such a small space. So I think a Hoover for the van would be good. We're going to have the storage space. I'm excited to get the van. We could have a van very soon, basically. Things have accelerated. There's some opportunities opened up to shuffle some things about here, and yeah, get a vehicle. I think the sooner we get that vehicle and the storage boxes, my neighbour Darren, he's very handy and he's got a lot of tools. So we've got less than 2 months before we need to set off. We don't have the van, but we have a very good plan and opportunity to, the base minimum is just the storage boxes and storage shelves with the van insulated and waterproofed. That shouldn't take too long. A day or 2 we could do that. Then it's whether do we do the kitchen as well, and what do we do about the kitchen, and then the seating. But I've got quite a few tables and things lying around here. I'm just up for making this a bit retro and just using what I've got as the first van build of many, really, just to have a go. And it's not necessarily a camper van, but we've got a really good teepee kind of tent, and really good like double duvets, mattresses, and all of these things. Lots of good camping gear that will be there, so we can, if we want, go and camp anywhere. Got to look at the cooking equipment. We do have a nice barbecue that's somewhere in this shed. Yeah, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited now because it is very exciting. It's a very exciting prospect to adventure. We've got the best of both worlds. We'll be free traveling roamers where we can go anywhere we want and have a vehicle with all of the things that we need. And it's just, yeah, including the food. I'm very excited about these fridges and freezers, to just know that we have, and then the solar panel and the batteries, just knowing that we have like produce on us good to go. It just takes the, when you're traveling, first of all, you don't want to be at the mercy of, although France is very good at that. They're totally different over there. Their services, you don't pull up and it's McDonald's and Burger King. They have like proper food. And good wine, you know, for the passengers. Very important. But yet it's important then when we show up at the place, you know, we'll have a few meals ready to go and some meat cuts and things like that. But yeah, just I like the idea of just going to the beach and doing a bit of work there, looking out, Vito playing on the beach, checking all the how the projects are doing. Yeah, we're going to do it. It's just a little bit of a shame that the landlord has been so cold with the message, but what can we do? Like, yeah, well, apparently you've got to serve a section 21, like, and that could take, you know, ages. The other option is, because we don't have anywhere to go, you just, and because our income's limited, you go and put your name up for a council house, like, and then that could take, and the council just advise you to stay put no matter what's happening. So, you know, but we don't want to go down any of those routes because it's just messy, and we wanted to leave on a good note, but it just doesn't seem that that's achievable now. But, you know, for us, because we were delayed by 6 weeks, I said April would have been achievable had that not happened. So, yeah, it's a month. I can't see them going down any legal route for a month because it's just not worth it, and we're not going anywhere anyway. We've got a family. You can't just kick us out with nowhere to go. But you know, by the end of May, we'll have a vehicle, we'll have somewhere booked, and we'll have somewhere to go. So that's just the way it is. And yeah, if it doesn't end pretty, it doesn't end pretty. But I can't. I can hold my head up high really and just say, well, we've not really, you know, we've tried our best here, but we had a month of hell and then a good few weeks to get back up straight, and we all got on well. And I think because our energies were so low, it was like it was tricky times. We don't really get on well, so that just goes to show like how stressful it was and how much of a drain it was on our energy. But anyway, we're good now. I'm feeling good. So yeah, van stuff, business stuff. Oh yeah, it was getting better at YouTube. Like I'm picking up lots of things at getting better at YouTube now. I did a thumbnail for I've tried thumbnails before. I know I needed to do them, but I actually thought, right, I just need, because it's just the image of me on these thumbnails, it's a bit repetitive. So I think a lot of people include some words. So you've got the visual attraction of the thumbnail plus some words as well. So you can appeal to both sides of the brain. So I added in some text yesterday's. It's pretty simple, but it looks pretty good, I think. I've done it like right aligned, so it's the same as the nonconformity brand. So it hopefully should, yeah, just become more noticeable over time. So I'm gonna run with that for a while and see how it goes. But I'm thinking, like, there's YouTube courses. I bought that YouTube course, but they're videos, and then all of the videos on YouTube are videos about how to get better on YouTube. So it's great to watch them, but like lots is mentioned, and you just kind of want a bit of an action plan. It's like, okay, just give me the 30 things I need to be doing, or give me like an ordered list of what to do, like, and then just try and do one for a few days or whenever you can, or just add in one a day, or just keep chipping away at it. So I'm going to create an ordered list of all of the top things that start working for me on YouTube as I go, because I'm just going to keep growing this channel until it's, you know, because until we've got millions of followers and it's feeding the business and yeah, paying ad revenue. And also what I thought, with the ad revenue, once I get monetized and I start getting money in, I'm going to share what we earn, and then half of that I'm going to give back to the viewers, and I'm going to ask you to comment about your business idea in the comments, and then we're going to basically give money, like $500 or $1,000 to people to start up their online businesses. We've got nonconformitypartner.com, which is kind of like people to team up with us, but I also like having like a bit of a business incubator for people, and then we can help you out with the tools, resources. You can come into the community, a specific community channel for that, where we can help you along, and yeah, just fund people's businesses, because a lot of people I realize might not have anything. We're trying to show you lots of different businesses that can be started for very, very cheaply, at least the initial stages, and at least to validate the idea. You don't need to spend a lot of money, but it's I think a lot of people are held back by not having the know-how, not knowing about these tools and resources and how easy it is now, and also maybe lack of funding, or just thinking it costs like you're needing a lot more than you actually do. So lots going on. We'll see you tomorrow.